Hello guys, and this is going to be a little bit of an update video. Yeah, okay, so I bet a lot of people out there who actually watch my channel are probably wondering, hey Major Glitterix, why haven't you been putting up a lot of videos? Why have you just been putting up 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors? In fact, why haven't you been putting up any of that lately? Why haven't you finished System Shock 2 review? I mean, not review. Why haven't you finished the System Shock 2 playthrough? Why haven't you been doing any other Uncharted games or anything on the console anymore? And I'm going to explain each one of those, um, ongoing things in this video. So this might be a long video, or it might be a quick one. So, yeah. Before I get into the 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, I'm going to, put out a little bit of a spoiler warning here. So, yeah, this is a spoiler warning for that game. So if you don't want to be spoiled about what happens in the parts that I'm about to upload soon, then just don't watch this video, or like skip ahead until I'm not talking about it anymore. Um, Skip ahead like about halfway through, or maybe I don't know, something like that, until I'm not talking about it anymore. Okay, so let me explain why I haven't been putting up a lot of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Now, I love that game. It's a really good game. And I have had a lot of fun with it. However, it made me extremely angry. And the reason for making me extremely angry is because I got what is quote-unquote the bad end, which is basically this end where you find Lotus's body and she's dead, and then you're like, what the heck? And she's been stabbed or whatever, and you're like, what the heck? And you see that our freaking bracelet is missing, and you're like, huh? I wonder who could possibly freaking have need for her bracelet. And then suddenly you get stabbed in the back and die. That is the whole bad end. And that made me, when I got that bad end, I got so mad. Because it was just, in my opinion, it was honestly unfair that, like, they didn't give me any indication that I was going towards the bad end and that I was doing the wrong choices. And now I know, like, I think I know the correct route as to what to take to have a different ending than the bad end. Um, so yeah, but it annoys me because the only way to get another ending is to play through the game again. And you guys know me, I do not like replaying parts in a playthrough. That is something that I do not like doing. If there's anything I hate worse, it's playing a game all over again, except if, like, you get to do different things in that specific game. Like, having to go through a game all over again just so you could have a different outcome. Like, I do not like that. Like, that is kind of annoying to me. That's why I like games where, it's kind of clear what's the wrong choice, what's the bad choice, what's the evil choice, and what's the good and righteous choice. I really like games like that. But this one gave no indication about that whatsoever. And not only that, but that ending was so anticlimactic that it completely burned me out on the game. I was like, I didn't care anymore. Um, so what will probably happen, I did say at the end of that, at the end when you see me get the bad end, you see me like yell like, what? Like, I could not believe it. And I say that I was going to play it again and try to get a different end. And I may do that sometime in the future, but not anytime soon. Because, again, I am kind of burned out on that game. So, now that that's out of the way, now you know why 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors hasn't been really updated yet lately. Another reason why I haven't been uploading lately is that a lot of crap is going on in my life right now. A lot of personal stuff. Um, and a lot of drama, I guess you could say. Not the good kind of drama, bad kind. So yeah, it was just life has been really hectic right now, um, for me, and you know, freaking family and friends and just all issues, just basically all around. And it's freaking summer break, and I don't want to deal with this crap, but it looks like I'm gonna have to because freaking a. I don't know. It's annoying. I won't get into that with you guys, but it's it's just terrible. Um, System Shock. Here, okay. So you guys are probably wondering, whatever happened to your System Shock playthrough? You were doing really well in that one. I was really interested in that. This is another freaking thing of a game making me extremely angry, and and to be fair, this was my fault that I got the thing that I did on System Shock 2. So let me explain. System Shock 2 is a very difficult game. It is a very hard game to try and figure out. There's a lot, sometimes they don't tell you exactly where to go. You get lost sometimes. And towards the end, which I was getting towards the end, they start telling you basically nothing, and they start giving you very, very limited supplies. I should have known better. I should have saved in a different save slot so that way I could like get kind of grind a little bit and get some more medical hypos. But unfortunately, I didn't. So I got to a place and I got stuck, and there was nothing I could do about it. So I got so angry that I actually rage quit. On recording, I rage quit, and I don't think I'm gonna upload that because, to be honest, it was a freaking 3 hour loop of me dying. That was basically the whole session, and I could not. And oh no, actually, let me switch that around. It was an hour. Okay, it was 3 hours long. An hour and a half of it was me running around, not knowing what the hell I was doing. I had absolutely no idea what the hell I was supposed to be doing. In fact, I didn't know. I had so much. I had no idea what I was doing so much that I actually had to get. While I was recording, I opened up a walkthrough on my phone and read it. I was getting so mad. And then, after I finally figured out where to go, the next hour and a half was just me dying over and over and over and over again. And me getting more and more angry until eventually I threw down my freaking headphones, I pressed the F9 button, and I walked away. I did not want to deal with that game anymore. So that game, again, maybe I'll come back to it at a later date, or maybe I won't. It's on the table right now, whether or not maybe I'll freaking restart that playthrough. Who knows? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, and then there comes the whole issue with where is all the console stuff? Well, let me explain. The camera that I used to use to record my TV to record stuff on my gosh dang it. The camera that I use to record stuff on my TV, like the console games on my TV, broke. Um, and it's completely gone. And I have another camera, but it doesn't work for that. It doesn't record game footage well. So, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get a game capture card soon. Very soon. This summer, definitely. Um, then I'm going to redo the first Uncharted game. I'm gonna redo that one with the game capture card. I'm gonna do freaking Uncharted 2 as well. And I'm going to do Uncharted 3, and I'm hoping to get Uncharted 4 soon. And then another game I really want to record is Dishonored, and another one I really want to record is just like some the old Fallout games, like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, because in my opinion, those two are way better than Fallout 4. In my opinion, those two, I like those two better than Fallout 4. And then also, I want to get a new mic to use with that game capture card, which is basically like this kind of desktop mic. It's called the Snowball mic. And so that way, not only can I record myself, but I can also record other people. So if I do decide to do a co-op game with, say, my good friend Napoleon, or my other good friend Philip, if I decide to do like games with them, then I can record it and show it to you guys. Um, And I know what a lot of people are thinking, like, why don't you just use the PlayStation 4 recording software, you dumbass? Well, I don't like that recording software at all. It was a nice idea, Sony. It was a very nice idea, but it was very crappy in um execution, I should say. It was not good at all at like with the execution of that recording software that you put into your PlayStation 4 really sucked. I tried to use it. You guys have seen my my Fallout 4 stuff, where I tried to record it with it, and every single time, like every 15 minutes, it would stop recording, and I would have to freaking record it again, and it was so annoying. And it was just terrible. And also, I want to get more games for my PlayStation 4. I really want to get games for my PlayStation 4. Um, so yeah, that's it. Now let's go on to a more happy topic about what I'm going to do once I get my game capture card. Once I get it working and everything like that. So, the first thing that I'm going to do is that if you guys know me, you know what my favorite uh, game series of all time is, and if you guys don't know, it is the Persona series. Now, I freaking love the Persona series. It's my personal favorite game series of all time. And as you guys, if you guys follow, Persona news, you guys know that Persona 5 is going to be coming out on February 14th of 2017. Now that is a long way away. However, that gives me just the right amount of time to do Persona 3 and Persona 4, and I want to do a Road to Persona 5 series. Basically, I'm going to play through all of Persona 3, I'm going to play through all of Persona 4, and I'm just going to play both of those games all the way through, back to back, and up to February 14th, when Persona 5 will finally come out, and then I'm going to do a playthrough on that. Um, and I know that it's like coming out in September in Japan, which is bullshit, by the way, I'm just going to say. Um, but it is going to the States and to, I think, the UK as well. Persona 5 is coming out February 14th. So, that is what I want to do once I have a game capture card. Um, Another thing that I've been wanting to do is kind of a background project, you could say. And I think it will be kind of an entertaining background project, to be honest, because it. You know what I just did? I just made sure that my my mic was recording. Okay. Um. No, it's gonna be like kind of an entertaining kind of side project to be off kind of in the wings, and I think that you guys will like it. It's gonna be definitely a very uh, comedic. I don't know why my voice is cracking so much. I apologize, but it's gonna be very comedic uh series, and I really want it to be like like a really long series if I can make it that long. If things don't get too rushed in the game. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. So yeah. Um, so that's a little bit of that. So Road to Persona, um, Underground series, the Fallout things, and the Uncharted. I need to do those. So yeah, once I get a capture card, guys, things will freaking go up through the roof, man. Like, I'm talking everything will be fixed once I get a capture card. Because right when I get a capture card, you will see me, like, uploading almost daily. Um, because then I will actually have stuff to record. So, yeah. Um, hopefully, I am hoping that I can get a capture card this summer. Really hoping, but we'll have to see. So yeah, that's what I want to do, and now you guys know everything that has been happening. Why certain stuff hasn't been uploaded, and why I've been kind of dormant lately. So yep, that's it. See you guys next time. Bye. 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 Bye.